Today I will be showing you how to make these ghosts for your Pac-Man, and you can make it in whatever color you want. I'm making mine in red today, and you'll need about 50 single rubber bands in total. So to start, you're going to need to make a total of 5. It's kind of like my jellyfish and octopus. So I'll show you how to make 1, and you'll need to pause the video to make 4 more, like this. So in order to make the fringes, we're taking a single rubber band, looping it twice to create 3 loops on your hook, like that. Taking a single rubber band and pulling the looped rubber bands onto the single and pulling it onto your hook, like that. Take 2 single rubber bands and pulling the loops right onto the 2 single. So that's what you should have, and you need to pause the video to make 4 more. Now that you've done that, let's go ahead and make 3 of these. I've already made 2, and you'll have to make 2 on your own. I'll show you how to make 1. So in order to do that, same idea, taking a single and looping it twice to create 3 loops on your hook. Taking a single and pulling the looped rubber bands onto that single and put it aside for later. And now let's start our ghost from the top of our head, taking 2 single rubber bands from the center first to the second and push it down. 2 single rubber bands and coming diagonally on both sides. And we'll come down twice with 2 single rubber bands on either side. Now on the third one, we'll take the fringes that we already made and putting it from the third to the 4th peg on the side, and repeat on the other side. So that's what you should have. And now we'll close it off for our bottom. Again, taking the 2 single rubber band with the fringes on it and putting it from the 4th peg to the center diagonally, like that, and repeat it on both sides. So that's what you should have. And now come down the center with 2 single rubber bands twice. And for the last one, we're taking our last rubber band with the fringes, the 2, and putting it from the center 4th to the center 5th. And that closes up his bottom, and push it down. And now taking our hook, and with the other ones we prepared, taking it and putting on the bottom 3 pegs. Just looping it on there like that. So putting your hook through the loops and adding it to the bottom 3 pegs, like so. And now we are going to make the eyes, taking a single rubber band. We're going to loop it 3 times to create 4 loops. And taking your single white, loop it twice on one side, twice on the other. That's one of your eye. Again, the other side, taking a single black, looping it 3 times to create 4 loops. Taking a single white, looping it twice on one side and twice on the other, like that. Now since our body is red, I'm taking a single red, and we are going to pull all the eye parts right onto our single red rubber band, and we want to make sure it stays in that order for our eyes to look properly. You can fix it later, but it's easier if you can keep it in that order. So there's my eyes, and I'm adding it to the second peg across on both sides. And split your eyes out. And now we are going to take a single as a holding rubber band, and I'm putting it across the third peg to the third peg. And you can loop it twice if you want more of a cinch on your ghost. And these ones I did, I looped it twice to give it more of a cinch, but you don't have to. I'm going to try it with just putting a single just once, just to see how it turns out. So go under your cap band at the very bottom, pull back your little fringe, grab the top two single, hold it down, and very carefully pulling it onto itself, creating teardrops. Go back in, grab the next top two, and looping it onto itself. And go back in the bottom peg, grab the bottom two, and looping it onto itself, creating teardrops. That's what you should have. And now go in any side. Make sure you reach the bottom two, and pulling it onto itself, creating teardrops. And just go up the side of the face, all the way to the top of the head, like that. Go on the other side, make sure you grab only the bottom two rubber bands, and you should see teardrops. Just keep looping up. Make sure you just get the bottom two rubber bands and looping it onto itself. Now I'm working up the center of my face. Same thing. Reaching all the way under, grabbing the bottom two, and looping it onto itself. And now I'm ready to take my ghost off the loom with a single rubber band. Go all the way through, grabbing the bottom single, and doing your slip knot. Tie it to the top of your head, and take your ghost off the loom. There's your ghost. Push your eyes through and fix it. Make sure you really fix your eyes so it looks right, and pull his fringes to whichever side you want and push them through, and he should be freestanding for you like that. So there's your ghost. I hope you like him. Thanks for watching.